Hello everybody and welcome back to our San Francisco Giants franchise. Last time out you saw the Giants take 2 of 3 against the Washington Nationals, and now we finally reached September, the final month before the postseason in the MLB, and then the Fall Classic. For the Giants, well, they're 56 and 80, but they're fighting for third with Colorado, quite possibly second. It's 1 in a million chance for second, but if the Diamondbacks somehow lose out and the Giants go on a ridiculous streak, they could get second in the NL West. Saying that, let's take a look at each division's standings. Starting in the NL West, the Dodgers, well, they won the division after the first month, let's be honest. 89 and 44, they hold a 21.5 game lead over second place. Rockies are third, we're 1.5 behind Colorado in fourth. Padres could still make a run. I don't see them doing that though. And they're in last. In the NL Central, the Cubs have a 4.5 game lead over the Pittsburgh Pirates. No 100 win season for the Cubs this year. The Cardinals are still fighting. They're 5 out. Reds kind of near on the border for being eliminated, if not already eliminated from playoff contention at 9.5 out. Brewers, they are out at 12.5. Nationals, same deal. Braves, Mets, 4 games and 4.5 games. They are right there. Marlins on that border. And the Phillies, probably would have guessed it, they are already out. In the AL, the American League West, the Angels have a 2-game lead over the Mariners, 4 over the Astros, and that's it for the AL West. The AL Central, Tigers have a comfortable cushion over the Indians, but 2 series with Cleveland could determine that division. Otherwise, Royals are out, White Sox are out, and Twins have been out. In the AL East, the Blue Jays have a 6-game lead over the Red Sox, and anyone else? Thanks for trying. In the AL wild card, the Indians, Mariners, and Red Sox are all tied there. That will come down to tiebreaker. Royals are half game out. Still teams with a fighting chance. Astros, Yankees, Orioles. That's all I see who has a chance. In the NL wild card, the Braves, yes, the Atlanta Braves, the Pirates, and the Mets all are tied. Same deal. Cardinals half game out. D-backs, even though they're 21.5 games out in second in the NL West, they are just a game out with a wild card. And the Marlins and Reds have a good chance as well, 4.5 and 5 games. Brewers, I would say they're on the border. Anyone past them, well, it's just us and the Rockies. We're out of the wild card. So let's see how the Giants did in July. In August. Not July. I wish we could go back to July. In August, they started with a Bay Bridge series versus the Athletics, at the Athletics, any way you want to look at it. They lost that series 3-1. They beat Arizona in the series 2-1 after that. They got swept by the Cubs. And then from the 11th to the 27th, they would not lose a series. They would take 2 of 3 against Washington, 2 of 3 against Miami, 2 of 4 against Philly, so a split, 2 of 3 against Milwaukee, 2 of 3 against Arizona. But then, coming off the last series, they got swept by the Padres. Yeah, Giants baseball at its best. And now we are in a fight with the Cardinals and the rest of this month. So, we'll take a look at award leaders and all that good stuff. And right now, the budget is a little scary. Right now, we are negative $212,000 per week, and we have a free agent named Madison Bumgarner next year. Well, this offseason. So, if we don't get that money in a hurry, there's going to be problems in San Francisco with no Madison Bumgarner. He's 27. He's still young. He's still kicking. He's still a heck of a pitcher. We're going to need a way to find somehow to sign him back, if anything. Same as Hunter Pence. I love Hunter Pence. We need him back. Other free agents, Matt Moore, Nick Hundley, Eduardo Nunez, Jimmy Rollins. I would love to keep all of them. They've come up very productive and clutch in their own ways. Hundley with pinch hit hits off the bench. That's what I'm trying to say. Nunez, heck of a leadoff guy. Rollins, pinch hit. He helped us win a couple games. He has decent defense, but good to have a backup shortstop, second baseman, third baseman. Really utility guy. Matt Moore, he's been coming on strong as of late, so I'd love to see him come back to San Francisco. But now, let's take a look at the awards and all that good stuff. We'll start with the awards overall. Clayton Kershaw, well, he won the National League MVP last year. Right now, actually no, sorry, looking at this backwards. MVP National League, he came first in 2014. Chris Bryant is the defending champion. Bryant's in second. Kershaw currently leads, and Joey Votto is third. 16-2. You're Kershaw, why not, right? In the Cy Young category, Max Scherzer, Kenta Maeda, and Clayton Kershaw are your final three, I would presume. Again, Kershaw, but Kenta Maeda having quite arguably good as Kershaw. 14-2, 2.81 ERA, 156 strikeouts. Scherzer, he's kind of the shadow in that. For batting title, Freddie Freeman, A.J. Pollock, Charlie Blackmon. Reliever of the year, Kenley Jansen won it last year. There's two closers here, Kenley Jansen and Mark Melancon, and right now Mark Melancon has it because of the ERA. Rookie of the year, Alex Reyes, Dansby Swanson, and Hunter Renfroe. Hank Aaron Ward, Freeman, Harper Bryant. Gold Glove for pitchers, Harvey currently leads that, and then Volquez, Eichhoff. Catchers, JT Realmuto, and that's Rocco Cervelli. First base, Freeman, Rizzo, and Votto. Second base, LeMahieu, Walker, Hernandez. Third base, Nunez, so we do have a Gold Glove nominee in there for San Francisco. Arenado, Prado. Same with shortstop, Crawford. Probably the top tier shortstop in the NL. Crawford, Swanson, Hechavarria. Left field, Ozuna, Brom Blanco. Center field, David Dell, Inciarte, and Eaton. And then right field, Stanton, Markakis, Duvall. Silver Slugger right now goes to Mike Leake, then Steven Strasburg, then Clayton Kershaw, who is somehow hitting above a 300. Silver Sluggers in each of these categories. We'll name the first two. Realmuto, Molina. First base, Votto, Freeman. Belt because he's a giant. Second base, Murphy, Jed Jerko. Third base, Chris Bryant, Rendon. Shortstop, Seager, Trevor Story. Outfield, Harper, Duvall, Blackmon. Pollock, Duvall, Blackmon again. Harper and Pollock, I don't know why, but why not? And then Kemp, because yes, why not? MVP, obviously, we haven't got there yet. American League, we'll go through the first two. MVP, Trout, Donaldson, Cy Young, Verlander, Keuchel. Batting title, Donaldson, Cabrera. Reliever, Perkins and Rodriguez. Rookie of the year, Aaron Judge and Yoan Moncada. Hank Aaron Award, Trout, Donaldson. Gold Gloves, we'll go Iwakuma, Estrada, Perez, Castillo, Chris Davis, Mitch Moreland, Pedroia, Cano, Machado, Chase Headley, Iglesias, Simmons, Gordon Gardner, Pilar, Trout, Paulo Orlando, and Josh Reddick. Silver Slugger DH, because there's no DH in the NL, Morales, Encarnacion, and Dickerson. Silver Sluggers, now for the rest of the positions, Sanchez and Perez, Cabrera, Pujols, Scope, Kipnis, Machado, Donaldson, Bogarts, Lindor, Trout, Trumbo, Springer, Trumbo, Calhoun, Trumbo, and just like that, no one else. But league leaders, we'll take a look. In the batting average, Freddie Freeman so far in the NL. AL is Donaldson. The double leaders, Brantley for the AL, A.J. Pollock for NL. Triples, Ryan Braun and Mookie Betts. Home runs, Machado and Chris Bryant. RBIs, Votto and Trout. First player to reach triple-digit RBIs. And then we go to pitching. The wins leaders, Verlander, 17-5 on the year. For AL, NL, Kershaw, we already covered, 16-2. Loss leaders, Kenta Maeda, 14 and 2. Logan Verrett 10 and 1 save leaders. Francisco Rodriguez 42 for the AL, and Kenley Jansen from Dodgers in the NL. ERA leaders 182. Jared Eichhoff for the Phillies, and David Price for the Red Sox at 222. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the August update. Thank you for watching. We will see you against Colorado next time.